You'd be surprised how many phone calls, how many Facebook messages, how many YouTube messages, how many emails, how many texts I get in 1 week. You would just be surprised. So I try to answer as many as I can. So if you're sending me this information and I can't answer it, I apologize, man. I apologize. I'm trying to. But I got a good one. A guy sends me a text message last night, really late at night. I was out with my wife, went to go see the Nazarene, this church thing, not recommended. It's all really not a great story. Forgot a lot about Jesus. So here's what happens. How do you want to survive this slow time? Okay, now trust me, it's getting slow for me too. Okay, I'm used to doing 5-10 jobs daily. I'm doing like 3 now. Okay, and today I have 2. Okay, I have 2 to this morning, and it's a Sunday, but I'm gonna go do them because I'd rather do this and then watch football later on today. You know what I mean? I'd rather do this than watch some NFL and then watch the NFL. So here's what's going on. What to do to survive the 2024 season. What you need to concern your business about, okay? First of all, what's this? I'm gonna tell for review. Good morning, Elias. Elias, what's up? Wakanda. All right, I don't know, Wakanda? I have no idea. So, view message, what is hell for review? What is this? Got it, all right, whatever. I've never seen that. All right, guys, so what do you want to do to survive this season? Okay, first of all, a lot of people in this industry, in the junk removal business, now I've been here 16 years, okay? That's almost 2 decades, and I've seen the economy go up and down. I've seen so many things, and I've talked about that in other previous videos too, okay, guys? I want everybody to survive this industry, and there's a lot of competition out there, but the market is not saturated. There's a lot of competitors out there, but the market is not saturated. All I'm saying is that there's a lot of competitors. For instance, this morning I left and drove up my neighborhood, and there was a landscape company over to the right side, and there was a landscape company to the left side, and they were passing each other, and I was going right straight. So I was like at the stop sign, they were at the stop sign, and they passed each other, and I was going straight. Now, if those were 2 junk removal companies, I would say, hey, this market's really saturated, but it's not. They're landscapers, right? But now, even landscapers are jumping into this business too, okay? Why? Because their business is slow. They're trying to find ways to make money themselves. And with that, I want to tell you that you have to be careful. Don't worry about your sales, your revenue, how much you make on a daily basis. What you need to concentrate is how much you're spending on a daily basis, because how much you're spending is ultimately going to kill you, not your sales. I'm gonna give you, for instance, let's say you start a business and you spend $1,000 on that business. I'm just hypothetically saying, you spend $1,000 on the business. You haven't sold anything, and you've only spent $1,000 on that business. So you're only going to lose those $1,000 if you haven't sold anything, just those $1,000. But if you give it an effort and you put more money into that business, here's what happens. You start spending more money. 15. Now you're at 1,000. You spent another 500. You're at 1,500. You spend another 5. You're at $2,000, and sales are still 0. Watch your expenses more than your sales, because it's your expenses that ruin a business. I always tell people, you got to be careful what you're doing in 2024, because it might get a little tighter out there with so many competitors out there. And I'm not saying the market's saturated. There's just more people doing it. And now the jobs are more scarce, right? And there's going to be a lot more people getting out of this business because the jobs are scarce. There's not going to be enough people that will be able to subsidize, enough jobs to subsidize how many people are out there at this moment. So I'm gonna give you, for instance, something that happened to me yesterday. So yesterday, I was at a taco shop, and someone saw my shirt, and I was wearing my beanie yesterday, right? And I look over to him, and he goes, excuse me, what do you do? And I said, I'm a junk removal company. And I looked at him a little bit more, and he looked really familiar to me. And I said, wait a minute, you're the guy on the news. And he's the guy on the news. He does news. And he goes, yeah, my name's Brett Ship. And I said, oh, Mr. Ship, nice to meet you. I shook his hand. He goes, so what does a junk removal company do? He asked me what a junk removal company does. And let me tell you something about this guy, okay? Let me tell you something about this guy. He's on top of everything. He's on top of news. He knows the fads. He knows what's the trends that are coming in. And he didn't even know what junk removal, what it does, what we do. So kind of think about that, okay? There's not a lot of saturation out there. There's just more competitors out there. And there's a big old difference between that, okay? So the jobs are going to get scarce. So I tell everybody in 2024, I want y'all to watch your expenses. Don't worry about yourself. Watch how much you're spending in this industry, okay? Watch how much money you're investing into this business, because, did I just run over that squirrel? Shit. Because that's what will end you, okay? So watch out with the gimmicky stuff like House Call Pro, Angie's List, Home Advisor, Facebook ads, Twitter ads, whatever kind of ads that are out there. And I tell people, they're like, well, if I'm not doing that, what else can I do? There's a lot of things you can do. There's a lot of things you can do. For instance, guys, you can work on your website. You can work on your social media. You can work on the design of your business. You can work on the advertising for your business, like if you want to wrap it or you want to put your logo on the side of it. You can do so much to your business to enhance your business and the way you can communicate to the customers. And I just launched junkguysdfw.com. That's junkguysdfw.com. I keep on telling people, go to the website and look how I designed it. It's a perfectly designed website. I built it in 1 day and a half, but just look at the design, look at all the features on that website, junkguysdfw.com, and look how I moved stuff around and made it work for me, okay? And there are so many little things like an About Me page that you can add, the maps at the bottom of the page that you can do that will actually make your business more viable, more seeable to the customer, right? So you have to be able to do these things, and these things are things I do on a daily basis. Look, last night, Saturday night, I came home. I posted like 10 videos on YouTube Short. I went all out. I did some videos this past week. I put more videos out this past week than I did that I did days, right? There were days in the week. So I put them all out this week, and I worked every day this week. It was just a bit slower than I'm used to. And that's what I want to tell people, is that whenever I'm doing these jobs, I'm always thinking, okay, don't spend money, Ricardo. You're making money, but don't spend that money. And you got to be very aware of that, because there's going to be times where it's really, really, really busy, and then there's going to be times where it's really, 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 really slow, okay? So you got to be very aware of how your business is ran and how much money you're spending on a daily, weekly basis. Because I'm going to be honest with you, these expenses will really, really hurt you. And be careful with all the gimmicky stuff, man. The gimmicky stuff, it's only there to trap you, man. It's only there to take away from your business, man. Okay? They're here to make money. They always say that they're here to help you out. And it's not the truth. It's not the truth, man. They're here to make money, take money out of your pocket and put it in their pocket, because that's what they're in there. That's the kind of business they're in. That's what they're trying to do. All right, guys, with that, I'm going to leave you. Don't forget, those are just 2 tips really quick right off the top of my head about how to stay profitable, how to stay in business in 2024. Okay, guys, I will talk to y'all later. Don't forget, March 2024 is the Junk Removal Summit here in Dallas, Texas. Tickets are $150. Wow, I'm going to get rich with $150. Whoa, I'm going to get rich. I will see y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.